Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's time for some more E5. I'm your Leo Skelton. Arnsberg. That's, those are some impressive fighting words for somebody in conquering range. Let's see. Hainaut, don't care. Edinburgh, don't really care. Saxony? Again, would be kind of hilarious. Choose 50 gold stability law. Yeah, apparently, this would place me against the Rhine Palatinate, who's actually currently at war with Trier anyway. So, I think I just murder Arnsberg. Surprise! And kind of gives me a way to bring my troops home, which is nice. Oh, good. Münster got cord. I was gonna say that should effectively complete the integration. Then we can move on to the next one. Yeah. Hey, you want to come on in? Murder some people? Murder the Saxons in particular? I don't know if the Saxon army is going to come try and fight us. That said, I've been talking about how I need to recruit some supplies. Some supply trains. So I should really do that while I have that thought in my head. Okay. Fourfold, fourfold, fourfold. Okay, it's all just fourfold. So the supply convoy is 4 camp followers. Seems reasonable. Also, let me get +3. Goddamn. I feel like I still need more artillery. Okay, so I'm just thinking, because I do need to actually recruit them. Let's recruit these 2 for now. Alright, so the Saxons have arrived. Yeah, I was wondering if that was their professional army or their whole army. You know? And if they're facing off again, if those are levies, they're just gonna get mauled. Yeah. Ooh, construction speed plus 10%. So yeah, that was, I think, most of the Saxon army. I just decided they wanted to have a fight with my professionals. Alright. Why don't you guys head back up to Münster? We're going to send some supply wagons down for you. You need some R&R and refresh time anyway. Good job out there on the battlefield. Artist emerges. Nice. So, how many months of food do they end up with? Yeah. Okay, so the supply convoy provides 4 food. The army effectively consumes... So yeah, if I get a second one, we end up with actually 2 months of food. Okay, recruit to army. Let's get you a second supply convoy. At the bare minimum. Anyway, we have, I assume, yeah, shown superiority, so half their army is dead. So yeah, we have actually 3 months of food now. Nice. That's a little bit better. It's one of those questions I always kind of have with you, Palatine. Those are... That's the levy symbol, though. I think that's just all levies, though. Yeah. So, they are functionally not really an army. And not something I need to be really afraid of. Worse yet, they appear to be, based on those casualty rates, levies from a previous era. Which is pretty much a nightmare scenario for them. Now, where actually is your capital? There it is, Heldeberg. Wurzburg's already fucking you up. Anyway, truth be told, I don't really care for you. I just wanted to blow up your army. Instead, I'm going to be out here taking Saxon land, I think, and killing Saxon men. Oh. That's what the fort is. There we go. Minus 28, not bad. Plus 3. Yeah, we can't siege here, unfortunately. Oh, shit, cabinet members down. Alright, there we are. That's a person. Yep, Bremen's population's growing pretty massively, I've got to say. Now that we've got the immigration coming in again. Combine that with our generally pretty solid rate of... What about the integration progress? God, yes, I would love for this to happen. I'm not breaking an alliance with Poland. But yeah, the Palatine just kind of got fucked. So, I don't know. I guess I just... It's Bishop of Wartburg. So is Würzburg or Republic of Mulhausen? What are you? And I assume it's fair for me to suggest that the Rhine's too powerful to become a vassal? Yeah. Fair enough. But yeah, Parliament's in session. Integrate faster, damn it. Needs to integrate so much faster. I don't know, I'm pretty sure like it's gonna be actually hell to on antagonism to take this kind of territory, you know? Yeah, like that's for antagonism to just take that. Oh, apparently it's about the same. Okay, well that's good. God, this stupid fort just refuses to fall, huh? Well, we'll get through eventually. Okay, Parliament's almost done. I could actually also ask for a law change. No, I should have to get a CD. Over here on, like, West Mecklenburg. Arrest them. For phosphorus. Anyway. Yeah, 48.5. Nice. 48.54. Good stuff. Yeah, a lot of development in Bremen now. A lot of people moving to Bremen. Yikes. Yeah, the die maker's the last one not maxed out. I think we probably could max it out and make profit on that. So go for it. Alright, finally, guys. Anyway, carve our way through the Saxons. Alright. Yeah. Alright. The Flaming Heath. Sig Bay. No, honestly, I mean, this is probably enough. Although, conveniently, it seems to be their actual capital. So, I can probably force Saxony into a separated peace. Just by occupying that. Yeah. This city out all the time. Let's see. Like, that's only a 13 country coalition. Honestly, I'm not that afraid of it. Like, their losses have mounted pretty badly here, so. A burst of administrative thought. Most excellent news. But yeah. Poland doesn't really have the capacity to operate out there, so we'll see. Another bunch of dead Saxons. Yeah, you're not able to get food in Dresden. Yeah. Okay, well, abandon the siege, unfortunately. And try not to starve too badly. Yeah, they do kind of annoyingly enough have the capacity to unseat us from that siege. Why is that uncapping, I guess, automatically? Look, I'm probably going to need to just split in, like, half or something. To maintain this and maintain the proverbial supply line as a result. Otherwise, it should be fine though. This has been many months at war. But the problem is you guys apparently have making me once again abandon my siege to come help here. Yeah, you can just harry. Whether or not I want to admit it, it is actually rather difficult to siege these deep into people's territory when they present a credible threat. I could raise levies and just, like, overwhelm them. But, you know. Don't actually need to do that. But they're forcing us to siege more, so. Let's move here. Tyrol lose there. Alright. Head back up here and balance. We fight the past. Alright. Forward, even if alone. God damn it. They just keep on. Wave after wave of their men. Marched into the fucking meat grinder. Let's head down here. I think it gets unsieged by, like, the nearby fort, so that's kind of most of the problem. Alright, we still have 4 siege accumulation here. Okay, so there's a strategy here involving multiple forts, and if placed correctly, they effectively, with overlapping zones of control, they can prevent you from having food on your army that's under siege. Which is fucking wild, by the way. Alright. Do I really have to raise my levies for this shit? Apparently. That or I need to be able to operate for much longer periods of time. Alright. Raise the levies. If I just garrison every province along the way, that will cover my problems, you know? I just have to siege 2 castles at once and maintain a rear guard. It's just apparently what I have to do. Which is fine. Vince. Keep beating up the Saxons. So what do you mean Wolgast is now involved? At some point Wolgast, I guess, joined this war. Alright, new plan. I guess. We march on Wolgast. Maybe, I don't know. Alright. Crush our way up through here. Yeah, you got the right idea. Yeah, you guys can have your ransom. Okay, so let's actually see if I can't figure out how to separate out our levies, because I already kind of merged them. Create new unit. Probably cannot do it in hostile territory. I'm sorry, I was not paying attention. Oh, I see. Men-at-arms, men-at-arms, peasant levies, okay. Oh. There's a levies button here, okay. I didn't notice that. I did it the hard way. But good to note for next time. Okay. But yeah, I guess Wolgast is now involved. I fabricated a CB on them, they're like, absolutely not. Trying to... They just escalate by bringing in more people. They've lost 75,000 men so far. Good. Fund whatever Elrich wants to create. Yeah, Ratzaberg is involved since they're a vassal. Do it. It's likely going to be a bit of a long siege, so... But this shit's wild that these fuckers continue to fight like they do. Alright. Well, Hanneberg is willing to walk, so... They're willing to pay... war reps and a fuckload of money. So that knocks them out. I guess these are the only ones. So the Duchy of Hainaut, not willing to walk. Okay. Hold on, actually. The Duchy of Tyrol, also not willing to walk, but not by much. So they may soon just back out anyway. Good news. Anyway, I start sieging down here. Alright. We gotta march our way through everyone, apparently. So, Gustav Wilhelm Neindorf. You are in command, sir. Alright. Very good. Alright. I look outward. Okay, looks like Tyrol wants to leave. Like, they're getting fewer and fewer men involved every time I do that, so. Should be fewer headaches. Keyword being should. Also, I should really get through this, yes. I'm sorry, Poland. That's my bad. Alright. That's probably hindered a lot of our progress. Alright. We're minus 14 there, so. God. This war escalated to be a fucking nightmare. A lot more than I wanted. Good cultural tradition. No shit, we're through our researches already? Fair enough. I guess half that was the age tradition stuff, which goes fairly quickly. We have 2 per month, and it's 17, so 8.5 months, right? Like, see what else we can get here. Honestly, all of this stuff is just good. Let's finish it off. Still have lots of stuff from the Age of Renaissance I haven't really gotten around to yet. Oh yeah, the supply carts, I see. Reinforcement field training? I don't know, reinforcement speed might be good. I have the Age of Discovery though, so I should probably be doing that. It's just cheaper to come back and do this stuff now, so. I should probably consider unlocking a religious war soon. Because we got the Reformation coming in, oh, I don't know, 20-ish years? Depending. Man, I mishandled this war so badly. In so many ways. Man. Good news is these 2 forts are getting pretty close to falling, it looks like, so. Follow through on threat against Wolgast. Uh-oh. Yeah, we did lose the Battle of Parshem. I think that is an enemy professional army. Oh good, the Poles are almost here. Thanks for the help. Alright, we won the siege. Thank fuck. Retreat for now. And those are army levies, so just send them home. Alright. I want 5 new cannons. Also, you know what else I want from the Age of Discovery? Except pike and shot somewhere, right? Yeah, you know what? Falconets, now. Alright. Yeah, this looks real balanced, guys. There we go. It looks like the Poles have that. I really shouldn't interfere. Instead, look to cause damage elsewhere if I can. Like by catching these guys for them. Stacking more troops into an already won battle is an exercise in futility. The fuck do you mean? Only 2. 4. Like, yeah, sort by total strength. Okay, the howitzers are the only thing that take damage, I'm noticing. Unfortunately, I think that's more of a function of anything and everything kind of getting put on the battlefield. Which is how I understand this combat system works, so... No supply shortage. Alright. Seeing some success in the south there. The Kingdom of Burgundy. Wait, the kingdom? I thought you were a duchy. Oh, there's the Duchy of Burgundy. Oh, congratulations. Yeah. I'm so annoyed that I have to do, like, all of these wars simultaneously. In effect, as I continue to push. Alright. Are any of the rest of their allies willing to leave yet? Hainaut is almost out. Why are more people joining? Our honor is our word. Alright. it up down there, guys, if you can. No, they broke. The AI, for the most part, seems functionally incapable. Alright. So as we kind of come up on actual peace with West Mecklenburg, or West Mecklenburg, Wolgast, they still continue to refuse. I mean, I just march on their capital. Yeah, they start to get a little more willing to do it. So who the fuck are French Comté? Like, the number of people who are willing to ally, like, the enemy war leader is wild. High nut. Okay. Get out of here. Once again, further reducing the number of enemies we're facing to only 7,000. Alright. Been over 4 minutes. Alright. The war will continue next episode. Thank you everyone for watching. I've been Universalis, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.